Hello everybody, today is the 26th of August 2011 and I have a few things that I would like to talk to you guys about, slash say to you, slash ask of you. That went well. Okay, so, first, Nationals 2011. I know it happened a while ago, and so I'm a little late on talking about this, but I have been busy. So, here's my thoughts about how it went, how I feel I did, stuff like that. So, the number one reason that I went to Nationals, as maybe a lot of other people can agree with, that I wanted to solve cubes quickly, faster than my previous times. So, I went into Nationals having practiced 3 through 7, only entering into the events 2 through 7. I throw in 2x2 just for the hell of it. I don't practice. I use Ortega, which is like 4 algorithms, 3, something like that. And my averages before I go into the competition are as follows. My 2x2 average is lol. My 3x3 average is about 15.5. 4x4 average is about 65 seconds. My 5x5 average is about 2 minutes and 10 seconds-ish. My 6x6 average is 3:35, and my 7x7 average is like 6 to 6:30. Something like that. So, that is what I was planning on getting there. And if I would have got those, maybe adding a second onto each one, I would have been cool with that. I would have felt I could have backed myself off the ledge by saying, you know, it was a Nationals, I flew all the way to Ohio, I took a break and all that stuff. You know, I could find a million ways to justify doing 1 second worse. But it turns out when I go, I managed to fail at everything, except for 2x2. Which is the only event that I don't practice. Now, 2x2 doesn't really matter to me at all, and that's not to say that it shouldn't matter to you, but it doesn't matter to me, because it's 2x2, and I would rather dedicate myself to 3x3 and big cubes. So, setting 2x2 aside, 3x3, I average 15.5 at home. I get there, I average 18. I think it was even a high 18, like 18.9 or something, which is just totally ridiculous. It's like a fail average for me. I stopped getting those a long time ago. And so I get one. Awesome. So I don't even make it to round 2 of 3x3, which pretty much sets the precedent for the rest of these averages, which are also pretty fail as well. I shouldn't say averages, because on 7x7 I don't even make it. On 7x7, I average 6 to 6:30 at home, like I just said. I go there, I get a pop, and I get an 8-11 solve. I'm not even allowed to finish my mean. Tier. So, 6x6, similar, a little over 4 minutes. 5x5 was my only happy event. Now, I say happy event. My average was still bad, worse than my at-home average, but I did manage to pull a sub-2 minute solve out of my derriere, my posterior. I managed to pull a sub-2 solve on 5x5, and that's really awesome. I'm happy with that. I've been wanting to be sub-2 at 5x5 for a long time, and so that made me feel good. But the average ended up being like 207 or 208 or something like that, which I guess is as good as my normal average. And then 4x4 was like a 114, 113 average or something. So, yeah, I'm not happy with those. Not happy at all. Except for the 5x5 single. And if you go to my WCA page, which I'll link down there if I remember, a lot of these are actually better averages than I've ever done in comp before. But for me practicing at home and stuff, it still really sucked. So that's how the actual cube solving at Nationals went for me. I was planning on doing a bunch of filming and doing a vlog kind of thing like last year, but it didn't work out that way. 1, because the battery on my camera is totally terrible. 2, because I would much rather meet cool people and have a great time with friends than be running around with the camera, hi, this is what I'm seeing. And also because I was so down in the dumps because I failed at cube solving that I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like doing it. And you may think that I'm being too hard on myself, or that I shouldn't expect that much, or whatever, or that I have a bad attitude towards cubing. But as a lot of you may or may not know, I am a very, very competitive person. Which is why, after losing 3 games in a row on StarCraft, I'm about ready to smash my head through a wall, because I get very upset. No, but of course that's late at night, super early in the morning, 2 a.m. But still, I'm very competitive, and I'm never happy when I do less than I'm expecting. So yeah, it motivates me to keep going. So now that I've rambled on about nationals for 5 minutes, I'm going to ramble more about it. I met a whole bunch of super duper awesome people. Now, I could go through and list what I talked to them about, but that would take forever. I met Brendan Valance. I met Stefan Pochman again. I met Harris Chan and Yu Nakajima. Those are the 4 people that I haven't met before. Stefan Pochman I kind of have, but but then I also got to hang out with a bunch of awesome people like Gears, Throst, SA967ST or Sarah Strong, Cameron Brown, Warris. I met Warris. Warris is totally awesome. He has a snapping turtle that almost bit his arm off. And I got to hang out with a bunch of other people, so that was totally super special, awesome. But that's basically how my Nats experience went. If you have any questions, post them in a comment response to this video, or a video response, because I am thinking about doing a frequently asked questions video. And it may be solely dedicated to nationals questions, or it may just be questions in general. There's 3 different possibilities. It's either going to be nationals, cubing, or everything. And just post whatever questions you have down there, and then once I decide, I'll go through, sort them out into those topics, and then choose which one I want to do. Moving on, I have a few other smaller things to talk about. UC Davis. I am going to UC Davis starting September 18th, which is still so far away. I want to be moving in right now, but I'm not, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to Davis. And as I've posted on the forums, but I haven't said here yet, I'm going to be starting the Davis Cube Club, which is one of the few clubs that they actually don't have. They have a role-playing club, and they have like 12 million dance clubs, and a bunch of Greek stuff. Sorry. But I'm going to be starting a cube club there. And I had this idea a super long time ago when my high school cube club totally fell flat on its face. It had like 2 members, and one of them wasn't even interested. The other one was me. That sounded really dumb. But anyway, so I'm going to be starting this, and something that's really cool is with Davis Clubs, you can sign up and request up to $2,000 for when you're holding an event. So like if a dance club wants to hold a big dance, they can ask the school for up to $2,000 to rent out a ballroom, or to get, I don't want to say costumes, but to get like decorations and stuff. But that's not limited to the dance clubs. So for my cube club that I'm going to be starting, I could be requesting money for the timers, for venues if I need to get one, even though there's a couple great ones at Davis that I would get for free. So for timers and for prizes and stuff. And so, of course, I don't actually go to the school yet, so we will see. Maybe I have the wrong impression of what they're saying there, but if I'm right, then the cube competitions are going to be totally awesome. I plan on having 4 a year, maybe more, maybe less, depending, and I think it's going to be awesome. So that is yet another group of 4 competitions for the California Cubers. Yeah, we already have Stanford with 4, and Berkeley with 4, and now Davis with 4, and we also have Nisei, and we had the Marymount one last year. We have a whole bunch of SoCal ones, and now like 12 NorCal ones every year, which is cool. So, why I'm saying that is if any of you are either currently or will be going to UC Davis next year, fall 2011 quarter, then please let me know, because we need at least 5 people before they'll actually recognize our club as an official club. So if you're going to Davis and you're interested in cubing, please hit me up, message on my YouTube, and then I can send in the application finally. I have 4 people signed up, 3 of which are already serious cubers, and 1 of which is interested in cubing. So if I can get 1 more person to be on the Davis Cube Club, then I can sign up and we can have awesome competitions. So, I need to stop making schedules for myself. And why I'm saying that is my last video was me saying, well, I've been busy, so I'm going to make these videos. And, much like other repetitive mistakes that I've made a million billion times, I need to stop making schedules for myself, because I am far too busy to actually hold up to whatever schedule I give. Like I said last video, I work, I play StarCraft a lot, I work, and I'm soon going to be having homework at school, and I work, and I have a bunch of little things going on that I need to take care of. So, yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. Now, at Nationals, one of the things that I forgot to mention earlier was that I made the same mistake again. At about half of my competitions, I make this mistake, and it bums me out. It really bums me out, because while I'm making the mistake, there's a little part of my head that's saying, you're making a mistake, don't do it. But yet, I continue to make the mistake. So, this all starts, it's a very common mistake. Maybe it's not common at all, maybe I'm just an idiot, but it all started a long time ago at a competition. I got a new 3x3 at that competition, and it was totally amazing and awesome, and I loved it, a brand new F2, and so I went up on stage and used it, and I ended up failing miserably because I wasn't used to the cube, and so I told myself, from this point on, never, ever, ever change your cube or get a new one right before you go up there. So Nationals 2011, what do? I find a new way to mod my 7x7, which makes it totally super special and sexy, and so I do that right before I go up, and then my cube ends up popping. Yeah. I lubricate my 3x3 right before I go up, and I end up failing at that. Yeah. I used someone else's 4x4 because I was afraid my Maru was going to lock up on me, and I end up getting the solve that you saw in my last video that I uploaded. The 4x4 fail solve, it ends up popping at least once, maybe twice, mess up in the middle of an OLL because it pops, locks up too much, you know. I made the same mistake at least 3 times, if not more, and kind of want to kill myself. Not really. Not serious kill myself, don't worry. The only thing that I did in that regard that actually was good was I borrowed Weston's 2x2. Because my 2x2 had sunk to the bottom of my bag, and I thought I had lost it. And so I said, hey Weston, can I borrow your 2x2? He said yes. Weston's 2x2 is godly. It actually feels kind of like a 3x3 with bigger pieces. So, that was the only good thing that I did that tournament. But the last thing in this very, very long 12-minute video that I want to talk to you guys about, channel redesign, yay! And apparently I'm running out of time for this video, which means that I'm actually just going to cut in another section. Alright, so, last thing, channel redesign. As you may know, there is a new YouTube feature or just layout that they have that you can opt into if you are interested. It's called the Cosmic Panda. You go to youtube.com/Cosmic Panda, and then you switch tryout, you click try out Cosmic Panda, and it will let you try out Cosmic Panda. I love it. I totally love it. I think it's awesome. Maybe that's just because I like change sometimes, and not in the stupid Obama way, but in the I like new designs. Like when Facebook comes out with something, I like it usually. Not because it's necessarily better or worse than before, but because I like change, I like switching things up. Anyway, so I'm using the Cosmic Panda, and my background and channel design is for the old YouTube layout, which a lot of you, I would assume, are still using. Now, after multiple minutes of debating this topic in my head, I have decided that I'm going to switch my design to Cosmic Panda, because I think it's the way of the future, and all of you guys who use the old layout are just going to have to deal with a Cosmic Panda designed background and layout and stuff. So, due to the success of competitions / other things I've had before, I have a new puzzle that I'm going to be giving away. Well, I should say a new thing that I'm going to be giving away. Now, I'm not going to say what it is, because some people may try too hard, and some people may not do it at all. And, if someone... yeah, so... why I'm not telling you what it is because I don't want someone who's really good at making backgrounds to not make me one just because they don't want the prize or they don't think it's worth it or whatever. So, here is the contest, competition, whatever. Take the Cosmic Panda channel layout. You can even just go to my channel. You can go to youtube.com/Cosmic Panda, turn it on, and then go see what a channel looks like. Now, if you can make me a background, banner, sidebar image, and the little bar that goes above videos when you're on the video viewing page. Make those all similar themed, so like they go together. And then send it to me at ckbird@ucdavis.edu. Put your real name, your YouTube name, send those to me, and hopefully I can get some awesome designs. They are due, if you're interested in entering, by the end of September. Now, I'm giving you guys a long time to do this because this stuff isn't short, and it's not short to make one of these, and because I don't know how many people are actually going to have the time to do it within a certain small, strict time period. So, if you win and you don't like the puzzle that it's going to be, I will work with you to get you a different puzzle or something else. Because I really want a new design, and I am terrible at Photoshop and stuff like that. Not terrible in the sense that I can't use it, but terrible in the sense that whatever I make looks like complete crap. So, if you can make me a channel, I don't know what to call it, a layout, a design, something awesome and cool. Use your imagination, do whatever you think looks cool, and send it in to me, and that would be totally awesome. Something I should probably point out right away is that if yours is really good, or I think yours has the potential to be really good, I may be asking you to tweak a few things, or add some information, or remove some stuff, or whatever. So, I really want to make it worth your while, though, and so I will work with you to find something that's worth your time and effort. So yeah, that's my update, vlog, blog, whatever video. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave questions in the comments of this video in either the topic of nationals, cubing, or everything. And then later, if I end up making a questions and answers video, I will choose questions from the comments in this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.